Welcome to this Minute with Mary. It's going to be quick, it's going to be fast. I'm actually going to be volunteering at my children's holiday bazaar. So I know first off that I need to hurry up and get this going because we also have to go to school. But secondly, I know I'm going to be wearing a mask for most of today. So when you know you're wearing a mask, that does change kind of your makeup look. It actually simplifies things a lot and the focus really gets to be nice and simple up top. So come on in, say a little hashtag hello lovely on this gorgeous Monday morning, putting a little bit of my Prime and Set mist. All of my holiday bundles were back on sale through Sunday, but I'll give you a hint. If you're watching this right now, you've got another 2 hours to purchase. My holiday stuff is like up to 50% off. So you just go to minutewithmary.com, click shop now. Almost everything on my site is still on sale for about 2 more hours. So I'm pretty excited about that, just in case you wanted to treat yourself this holiday season. Taking a little bit of concealer. So when I'm working on my makeup that includes me wearing a mask, I honestly focus mostly on my eyes. I don't necessarily have any breakouts up here or big age spots or anything that I worry about. All of the big age spots that I have are mostly down here, which will be covered by the mask. So I do want to make sure that my eyes are popping. I like to put some of my Skin Solution Concealer. It has caffeine built inside, loads of skincare nutrients to really help with this super fine skin around my eye. And I'm actually using a blending brush to blend this concealer. This concealer packs a punch. Little goes a long way. That being said though, I like to use this brush because it has a very gentle touch. The other thing that I love to use is either my ring finger, the most delicate of your fingers when it comes to touch on your hand, as well as a blending bud. So really using a little bit of product in this area and something that is super light. So if you're someone who has a lot of fine lines or crepiness, or you just find that your concealer doesn't sit as lightly as you want it to, this is one of my big suggestions. Get yourself this kind of a brush and it should make a world of difference for you, or to try the sponge. So you can just see I'm going for a really nice natural kind of look, nothing too crazy, but I do want to make sure that I brighten up underneath my eyes, as this mama has been tired after a lot of time of distance learning. So both kiddos are back in school today. Negative test results are totally in, and we are good to get going. Cross your fingers, of course, that we actually get to go to school this entire week, because it's been a doozy. It has been a doozy. All right, so I'm just going underneath. The other thing that I like about utilizing this tool is it kind of helps set the concealer a little bit. My concealer, as I said, it has all that great skincare in it. It is more of like a creamy consistency, which is wonderful. But it does have a little bit of tackiness to it until it is set. So that is one thing that I want to make sure that you know about, is that you can either take your ring fingers or your little brush or something and kind of just play around with it until you feel like it is set pretty well. The other thing that I love to do is to take a little bit of that setting spray, that Prime and Set setting spray, and put it on a little bit of a sponge, or you can use some setting powder. And this will also help set it to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. So I just take a little bit on that sponge and pat it in. This helps make sure that it doesn't shift anywhere on top. Hi Nikki, how are you? Great to see you, my friend. All right, the next thing that I recommend, if you're someone who wants to get out the door nice and quickly and you have to wear a mask, my BB Flawless BB Cream has been my jam. I love it. It's lightly tinted, hydrating. And it just, for me, it just kind of evens out my skin tone. It makes me look like I'm not wearing any makeup at all. So great, right? Because honestly, as I said, I'm not focusing on this lower half of my face, but I do just like to kind of even things down. I have Celtic heritage, good old Scottish and Irish roots, which means sometimes my skin gets a little blotchy, and I find that this BB Flawless BB Cream really tones that down. Now, you can honestly put this all over and underneath your mask. It should be fine. You can also set it and it should be fine. So that is what I'm going to do, is I'm going to put it kind of more in this upper portion of my face. I will, I'll just put it all over. Why not? I am doing a little bit of a breakfast date beforehand. So before working the Christmas bazaar, which I'm so thankful the kids get to do. So we sent them in with about $12 each, and all of the items that are on sale on this bazaar are just $3. So they know who the 4 people are that they're supposed to be shopping for, and the money is already there and they're good to go. So speaking of good to go, that's how easy it is to apply the BB cream. You can use a brush, you can use your fingers. I find for the lightest application, I use my fingers. If I had any spots, age spots, acne, scarring that I wanted to touch up, I would do that now. But now I'm going to actually set it with my Prime and Set powder. I've noticed that if you're really looking for something to be locked down, if you have to wear a mask, this stuff is the jam. And it is on sale in one of my bundles that, as I said, for the next 2 hours are still live and available at minutewithmary.com. So if you want to treat yourself to some lip products, foundation, skincare masks, they're all there. But as of about 10 or 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, they will be taken off. So I just wanted to give you that heads up. So this Prime and Set powder is going to help mattify the look, but really locks it in. It also diminishes the size of my pores, which is really cool. But as I said, on days when I know I'm wearing a mask, I go for that. All right, so next what I'm going to do is I am going to fill in my brows just a smidge. I do like to use this brow pencil as it has a bit of a brush on the end. And for me, I don't really need to do too awfully much. As you can see, I have really, really thick brows, but I do like to add a little bit of structure. So yeah, the Christmas Bazaar should be good. It's the second event that I've been able to volunteer at for the kids' school. It's just such a blessing to be able to have the flexible schedule that I have, thanks to this job where I can go and volunteer and do the things that I need to do, nonetheless be home when my kid was, distance learning this past 2 weeks. So I gotta tell you, I have been a true believer in this business for a few years now, and specifically now over the past couple of years. All right, so as I said, my main goal was to brighten up around my eyes. I do want to wear a little bit of eyeshadow, so I am going to go on in and take one of my liquid eyeshadows. Let's see which one I want. I'm going to go for this one. Let's see, it's 801. No, I have to go for the easiest one. All right, we're going to go for the easiest, quickest one. Reverent. Reverent is my go-to shade that I recommend everybody have. It is a liquid that dries like a powder. Nice kind of champagne shade. Super easy. And I say this is my quickest because I have absolutely no qualms blending it with my finger. Either this or the Pink Business Like. These are kind of my go-tos for people who want to try the liquid shadows, which are part of that deal. That go on for 2 more hours. Just really, really easy, great stocking stuffers, great things to treat yourself. And I love it because as you blend it, it kind of creates this multi-dimensional eyeshadow look. Really, really easy, adds a little bit of dimension to my eyes, nothing too crazy. But once again, I wanted to have a little bit of focus on my eyes, so it's gonna nicely brighten it up. All right, let's wrap things up with a little bit of mascara. So for me, I'm someone that, I don't know about you all, but when I do wear a mask, which as I said, I have to wear right now, I'm going into my kids' school, I am working their holiday bazaar, my face gets a little sweaty. Henceforth, I'm using that setting powder to really lock it down. So I am going to be wearing a waterproof mascara on days when I know I'm wearing a mask. It's just me. I know that several other people have this issue. I'm not wearing glasses today. I am wearing my contacts, but specifically if I'm wearing my glasses and things get all foggy, but it's just my body's composition. I feel like even just thinking about wearing the mask, I'm getting all sweaty. So because I know I'm going to be in the kids' school for at least 3 hours, wearing that mask, talking to the kids, all that jazz, I'm putting on waterproof mascara. Now, waterproof mascara, obviously, it's going to help you if you have teary eyes, humidity, anything like that. But I will say waterproof mascara isn't traditionally the most nourishing mascara. It's got more of like a hold power, right? So whenever I wear waterproof mascara, I definitely put on my Lash Primer. The Lash Primer helps enhance your lashes. It is like a daily deep conditioning treatment. So it's going to make them look fuller, more separated, but it also gives them nourishment that I find lashes, always get it on my cheek, I'm telling you, every time I go live and I put mascara on, I make a mess. I'm too busy talking and not paying attention. But this helps give the nourishments that the waterproof doesn't always give. This is my favorite waterproof mascara, as I find it's not crunchy, it doesn't hurt my lashes, but for me, I just want to give them all the help they can get to succeed. So just apply a little bit of that mascara. I'm not going too crazy, as I said. Hi, Amy. Good morning from Wisconsin. How you doing, love? Hope you're well. Let's see if I can just kind of plop that up. There we go. Awesome. Get that little concealer brush with whatever is left. Perfect. And last but not least, as I said, I am going to be going to breakfast beforehand. So I wanted to get a little bit of more of a, I don't know, a long-lasting lip color that looks a little neutral. So this is my shade Powerful in my matte lipsticks. And I am going to be wearing a mask, but before I go to the kids' school, I have a breakfast date. And my lips right now look like there's no color in them. So, for me, I find this color Powerful really looks like a very natural look. It's matte, meaning it's not going to make a mess inside my mask. I now feel super polished. I don't have blush. I don't have bronzer. I am going to be covering this much of my face. If I wanted to do some bronzer, I could, but honestly, because of the mask, I don't feel the need to. What I did want to do is brighten up the darkness of my eyes, add a little bit of eyeshadow, add some mascara, fill in those brows, and to me, this is a look that I can get out the door, go to the holiday bazaar with, and feel really confident. So, hey Christina, how are you? So I hope you all have a great Monday. Happy Monday before Christmas. Super excited. And once again, all of my holiday bundles are still on sale for about 2 more hours at minutewithmary.com. So a little sneak peek in there for you for anyone who wanted to treat yourself. I will talk with you soon. Have a